Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. I'm actually doing a makeover with one of my friends, Zia Mara. I'm starting by using a moisturizer all over her skin. Um, I like to do makeup with like fully hydrated skin, so I kind of go in. Next, I'm using the Melanie Mills. I believe in the shade opalescence. I'll tag everything below in the description box. Next, I'm going in with her foundation. I kind of did like a match test. And I'm putting that all over along with her contour and buffing that in with my beauty blender. I'm also doing like a highlight under her contour to kind of make her cheekbones pop. I do photography too, so I make sure when I'm doing makeup um, that the makeup kind of stands out. So I go in, so you'll see that soon. So just keep blending that in with my beauty blender, and the beauty blender is damp. Using the NARS Radiant concealer under her eyes. It's not too bright, but maybe like a shade or two lighter than her actual skin tone. Then I'm going down the bridge of her nose, her forehead, the typical highlight areas. Wherever light is going to hit, that's where I highlight. Then I'm blending it out with the beauty blender. And just buff that in, make sure you don't really see any like harsh lines. If you do see harsh lines, you could always go in like with your foundation again. Now I'm going under her eyes to kind of set. I don't really bake, but I'm just setting it with the Mercier translucent powder. And I also go under her contour too. Basically anywhere I highlight it. Now I'm going in with a pressed powder. It's probably similar to her skin tone. Now I'm just buffing that powder away because I hate baking. I feel like it looks weird. So now I'm going in with her highlight. And my camera kept cutting off, so if my video kind of jumps around, please bear with me. The next video will be much better. Yeah, so now I'm taking a highlighter and putting that on her highlighted areas. And I'm not sure which highlight it was. Oh, it was the amrezy highlighter. But I'll put all my products in the description box. So yeah, just, highlighting all the areas that light is going to hit. And since I'm doing photography, I always exaggerate the highlighted areas because it picks up really well on camera. So now I'm going in with like a dark contour color just to buff in her highlight. I always do that after I highlight because I feel like it kind of merges the colors together. That's something you could do to just make sure that there's no harsh edges. And now I'm going in with her brows. This is Spiked by MAC. And this is one of the old pencils because they switched up their formula. So I'm trying to hang on to these pencils as I can. But I'm doing that. Then I'm going to highlight under her brow bone and do her eye base. And I'm using like a spoolie to like blend it out. Now I'm just highlighting her brow bone and then going down to set a base for her eyeshadow. So I don't even set my concealer with a powder for her eyeshadow. I know a lot of people do that. I don't really do that because I feel like the shadows stand out more when you don't. And I know people are like, well, it's not going to blend right and it's not going to stay, but that's not the case. I've done trial and error and it works for all my clients. So yeah, I do that. I guess the key is just to pick a good concealer that's sticky and tacky, not really something that's too creamy. So yeah, I'm just making sure that area is kind of tacky and dry before I go in with her shadows. And I'm using the Huda Beauty. I love these little palettes. They're super compact, so if I'm doing a wedding or something, I don't have to pack huge palettes. So yeah, I'm just using a MAC blending brush. I think that's a 224, but again, everything will be in the description. Just warm colors are going in her crease. It's gonna get dramatic and my camera cuts off, so it's gonna jump into like a dark smoky eye. But all I did was after the browns, I added a dark purple. Yeah. See how that just jumped around? I'm sorry, y'all. The next video won't be like that. So I use a dark purple and I just put that in her crease as well. And then I also put like a dark shade on the edges because I wanted to do a halo eye. So now I'm just going back in with her concealer and putting that in the center of her lid and just pressing that down until it gets sticky again. I'm sorry how that video jumped, y'all, but I still wanted to keep the video for y'all to see it. So after that dries, I'm going to put a pink type of color. This is from the Juvias palettes. I forgot. I think it's the Magic palette, but I'll put it all in the description box. And I'm just tapping that all over her lid. Well, the center of her lid. And I'm kind of keeping the top of the crease empty because I'm going to go in with a different color. See, I'm putting like a lavender color at the top of her lid. I don't know if you guys can tell. Yeah, so I'm putting that at the top of her lid with the flat shader brush. And then I'm just going in to blend the edges to make sure there's no harsh lines. I also added like some of the Pat McGrath highlighter to make it just kind of pop a little bit more. Then just tapping a little bit of black on the edges. And I believe that's it. Oh, here's the Pat McGrath palette. Just tapping that on some of the black that I added just to make it pop. And I'll also upload one of the pictures from the photo shoot so you could just see it. It really made the eyes pop. I find like if you put anything like this, like a highlight on top of anything black or white, it just pops a whole lot more. Now I'm just, smoking out the bottom lash line. I'm using pretty much the same colors I used on her lid, so the soft browns and the purples, just to make everything, I guess, complete and finished. I just wanted y'all to see how pretty her eyes look. I did spray Fix Plus on her skin before I added more of a highlight. I already added a highlight when I was doing skin, but I just wanted to add some more of that Pat McGrath highlighter on her skin. And now I'm doing her lips. I believe this is Oak liner, or it might be an NYX line, I'm not sure. I'll add all that to the description box. Just like a soft brown. Then I'm also going to use that Kevyn Aucoin lip gloss. I'm not sure what shade it is, but that will be in the description too. I love this gloss. It's so pretty. So I'm putting that all over her lips, and I'll have her rubber lips together just to blend everything for me. Now I'm going in with the NYX liner. I think it's called like Wonder Liner or something. It's like a concealer type of pencil. Then I'm using that Melanie Mills all over her body. The pictures are just going to be like from the chest up. So I still wanted her shoulders and neck bones to kind of pop. I feel like it picks up really good on camera. Now I'm going back to her eyes, and I'm applying these lashes. These are some mink lashes that the 3D minks, and I only sell these to my clients. So I'm applying those, and these are super pretty on camera. You'll even see when she opens, it just takes the look to the next level. Isn't she pretty? I don't even know what we were talking about, but we were running our mouth. I'm using a little bit of mascara, and I typically don't use mascara on like 3D mink lashes, but I think I got a little bit of concealer on her lashes, so I just added that to blend them in with the lashes. And this is our completed look. Let me know if you like these type of looks.